Well, storm season in the Twin Tiers typically brings heavy rains, high wind, and of course lightning.
But there have also been tornadoes. We continue our look back on significant weather events in WBNG's 65 years on air.
Yeah, and here are remembrances of the worst tornado to hit Broome County in those 65 years.
The National Weather Service in Binghamton has issued a tornado warning.
Look, Eddie, right there.
Oh my gosh, it's right here, you guys!
Yeah. Wow. It's going right down the river.
It's right here in the field! Oh my gosh!
Even before we issued the tornado warning, as I recall, we had reports of funnel clouds.
The sister came in the door and said, "It's here!"
Gosh, it's right here, you guys!
Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, where's the basement?
And we first started getting the reports that this is a well-defined funnel on the ground, and it's moving right for the Triple Cities region.
At that point, we realized, okay, we've got tornadoes on the ground, and at that point, Conklin Fire Department had been alerted for houses that were affected by the tornadoes.
This really could be something big.
When we got up to the scene where we were called to, the house, or what was definitely in bad shape. A lot of structural collapse damage.
That was the one that hit up at Ingram Hill, damaged some of the transmitters up there.
We did some transmitter readings. I kind of poked my head out the door and saw the lightning coming down the guy wire. It was right on us, and it just knocked us both to the ground. The wind, you could hear the slamming of the doors in the building. And it knocked the wind out of both of us. We just crawled in under the desk and held on to the pole, hope for the best. It never occurred to me the tower had fallen. When I looked back at the building, it just looked odd to me. It looks just kind of like a roller coaster. It must have been quite a sight. The power lines were down at the end of the driveway. The trees were all bent over. Our cars were misplaced. They had been parked way up by the building and had been moved down to where they were in the photos.
That was probably our worst tornado outbreak. We had a confirmed EF3 in that event.
Once you take a step back and kind of realize all the stuff that went on that day, you realize it was a pretty historic day.